Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 3 of the Smite World Championship. Yes, indeed, you're joining us again live from the Cobb Energy Center Performing Arts in Atlanta, Georgia, where we have already had 2 days of fantastic Smite action, highs, lows, laughter. It's been a great one. But day 3, the day where it all starts to really heat up. Why? Because it's semi-finals day. That means that we're seeing on the PC and the Xbox sides, the teams really whittle down. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be fantastic, and it promises to be so much enjoyment for the Smite fan and the esport man all around. Now, you will have known that throughout the last 2 days there have been all sorts of goodies and prizes and things that you can win, and you can continue to do that throughout the day. There'll be all sorts of stuff happening around the screen that I am talking to you in right now. But you can also head over to smite.clothing. Yes, indeed, as Golden Boy pointed out yesterday, .clothing is now a domain name. Smite.clothing, nothing more is needed. You can pick up all sorts of cool swag like this there, so worth checking out. Now, some of the viewers from yesterday will remember that I had a great conversation with somebody called Amanda from the community team. And if I'm incredibly lucky, Amanda is waiting for me down on the red carpet behind, so we can go down and actually have a bit of a chat with none other than the people that have been working their little socks off to create, you guessed it, cosplay magic. So walking down here, I can see already, two of my absolute favorites. I'm in a snuggle here in the middle. Amanda, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you for joining me. David, sir, I salute you. You are absolutely amazing. Who are you cosplaying as today?
I am Naja, the third Lotus Prince, his recent remodel, looking great, you know.
You are absolutely looking great. Amanda, as somebody who understands cosplay and yesterday was absolutely holding the cosplay torch up because you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
What do you think? Do you want to kick things off with telling us what you think of David?
So we actually made this costume together, mostly David, but it was for our Cosplay Q Up YouTube show, and I think he looks awesome. So cool that you did the remodel skin, because it's a really cool god.
I'm absolutely impressed. But now we do have the joy of, I can already see the first of our cosplay contestants. So today they're going to be actually duking it out to see who takes home the crown. And what's on the line again?
Yeah, we got $20,000 in prizes, so there's a lot riding on this.
Cool. Let's bring the first one down. Oh, here we are. Now, just to be serious, this is legitimately awesome. I mean,
You are a fantastic Knox. If you want to turn to the camera, that's great.
I'm going to see if I can squeeze in here and actually just ask you a question. First off, what's your name, my dear?
My name's Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you so much. Jennifer, we have to ask, how long does it take to create something like this?
Oh, I stopped counting. All the feathers are handmade one by one, so many, many hours.
And when you're in feather madness of creating feathers, what keeps you going? How do you kind of stay focused and make sure because this is just next level?
Just knowing it's going to come together in the end and the excitement of dressing up with all the other cosplayers. Just excitement and hope that it'll turn out.
Now, today, obviously, you're here at Smite World Championship. You're walking around. What's the response been from people, you know, when they see you dressed like this, walking around? It's early still in the day, and you've got a long way to go, but what's it been like?
It's been fantastic. Again, you know, everyone here's a fan, so everyone's calling out Knox and stopping for pictures, and it's just exciting for me because obviously I love Smite, so I get to really enjoy it with other people who love it too.
That's so cool. Now, the last question, where have you traveled from today?
I'm actually local. I'm from Georgia, so I didn't go that far.
Super. Well, we love having you. Just take a second here. I have to ask David, when you see this, as somebody who understands cosplay, what do you think? What goes through your head?
First, it's just the sheer amount of time that has to go into something so detailed. I mean, my cosplay is maybe 20% of that effort. And
Don't underestimate. Come on, it's all beautiful, David.
It's just, I think the candelabra and the light up effects are beautiful.
I love the ravens on the shoulder. It's just everything is just so fantastic.
I love something that gives you an award for looking at it, and then you can look deeper into something and see more and more details, and you're just like consistently rewarded for looking.
It is fantastic. Now, Amanda, when you look at this, you obviously are thinking, hey, I'm familiar with the character in game. What are you thinking about that?
Oh, she looks spot on. Just all of the detail, it really makes the character come to life. That's really the biggest piece is, you know, you can look like them, but then you have, you know, the ravens on the shoulder. It's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's everybody here with cameras. You can't see that watching at home, so I'm not going to ask them to start round of applause because they'll go, but we are getting a round of applause. Let's bring down the next one. Thank you so much. And who do we have here?
Ooh, we have Fioriona Bellona, who looks super awesome.
Very, very cool. So, hello, what's your name?
Tiger.
Tiger, very nice to meet you. I love your costume. Tell me a little bit about it, what it took to make it.
All right, EVA foam for all of this. Lights, the lights are all soldered, hooked up to a battery pack. Yeah, pretty much. The leather stripping, that's about it.
And so now I can imagine that something like this, especially with the electronics that go in, that's not an easy feat. Is that all yourself or your own work?
That was all me, yes. I used some materials from my college, but he made me do all the work, which, you know, I appreciate it because I wanted to say that this was all mine. Everything that is on me is my work.
That skull is fantastic there. Now, David, I have to ask, you don't have electronics on you today. How are you feeling about this when you think about, hey, there's that level of creativity going in?
I think it's amazing, and I really hope it doesn't rain.
Funny story. Funny story. The light started smoking on the first wear through. They burnt holes into the armor, so I had to work around that. But now they're not smoking. Hopefully, I don't catch on fire.
Well, luckily here we are indoors at the Smite World Championship, so we should be okay. Fantastic. Lights have come on. Have a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow. Absolutely well done. Round of applause again, obviously. Thank you so much. And we're just going to moving along. I can see now the next one, ladies and gentlemen, if you can see this coming. Oh, my goodness. You could say so many things here. I'm going to start with you, Amanda, because I'm a little bit speechless looking at this.
Yes, well, we have this amazing puppeteer. It is just, you know, you got the puppet, you have fur and this huge scale armor. It's incredible.
It is incredible. I've got to first off come and give you some props, sir. Sir, what's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel, you look absolutely incredible. But let me be the first to say thank you so much for turning up with this. Daniel, I can imagine this is years of work.
Actually, it took my wife 2 months.
2 months? Can she make one for me?
Sure, she's right over there. You can ask her.
I will do that. I will be right on that in a second. I don't think I have your size, but this is amazing. Tell me a little bit about what made you want to dress up in this particular character, etc.
Well, I just do what my wife tells me to do. So she wanted to do it, so I was like, sure, I'll do it.
Okay. Dave, when you hear that, you hear that this is basically just the creation of a wife who said, you will wear this costume, you will look amazing because it is my will.
Actually, yeah, Seraph Cosplay is the one who makes this, and she is an absolute inspiration to what we do on the Cosplay Q-Up. She's sent us tips and tricks that we can use on the show, and it's a lot of this, like the sword has a lot of different types of Warbler, which is a thermoplastic that is commonly used in cosplay that I didn't even know existed before she posted them on Facebook. Like, Seraph is an absolute amazing cosplay constructor. Like, I mean, you can see it here, right? The craftsmanship is impeccable.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit taken aback by it. I'm almost speechless, which doesn't happen a lot. Amanda, like when you look at this, you know what goes into making a cosplay costume. You know that this man's lovely wife has put this together for him. What are you thinking?
I think the one thing that a lot of people forget is how difficult it is to piece together something of that scale. So she did an excellent job of making sure that all the pieces fit together and it's secure and it looks awesome. The scale is incredible.
Sir, we absolutely salute you. I mean, I'm completely blown away by it. And just very quickly, where can people watch on the cosplay that you're talking about? Sorry.
So we do the Cosplay Q-Up show on YouTube. You can find Seraph Cosplay on Twitter and on Facebook. She's super friendly to talk to, is always available to answer questions, so definitely look her up.
A great resource and proofs in the pudding. That is absolutely fantastic. Sir, I salute you. Thank you so much. I almost want to help you walk because you have so much going on. It is fantastic. What an amazing, and the back, the detail is so intricate. Come on down, come on down. Wow, well done. You look fantastic. What's your name, my dear?
My name is Katie.
Hello, Katie. How are you doing today?
I am good.
How are you liking being at the Smite World Championship in your cosplay?
I love it. I've been cosplaying every day so far. That's how much I like it.
Super. And now, is this the first outfit for today, or has this been one that you've done previous days?
This is what I've been wearing all 4 days so far.
And what's the response been for, from people that see you, the fans that come up, etc.?
They've loved it as far as I know. I mean, I love it, so.
That's the most important part. David, you're looking at this. What are you thinking?
I think it's a really, up close, it's beautiful. All of this beading that she has on the collar, I'm sure that's hand done, is insane. Like, the amount of time that probably took is astronomical.
How much time have you put into this costume?
About 40 to 50 hours.
Wow. Amanda, 40 to 50 hours deep. How does that feel?
Oh, that's amazing. That's the true passion of cosplay. And then you've got this adorable little Sobek. This is, you know, you got to have the accessories to go with the costume. Really nailed it.
Absolutely did nail it. Now, obviously, you're here today. You're taking part in the competition. Looking around at the other competitors, how are you feeling?
I'm nervous because all these costumes are really, really good, but I'm excited, so it's all good.
Well, we absolutely love what you've done. You look fantastic. Thank you so much once again. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Thank you so much. Come on, lots more costumes to go through. There's genuinely a line of people here that have made their efforts come down here. All right, guys, who are we looking at here?
We have Lunar Tango Chang'e, which is one of my favorite Chang'e skins. Very cool.
Hello, what's your name?
Shelby.
Shelby, thank you so much for coming here. Now tell us a little bit about your costume.
So it's a Lunar Tango Chang'e costume. I made it basically, I was wearing these earrings that had my hair in a bun. My husband's like, you should make that costume. And I was like, okay. So I did.
There seems to be a bit of a theme here between marital spouses saying to one another, I think you should be wearing that, which I like. I'm a big fan of. How long did it take you to make this?
I'd say about a week.
And did you make it specifically for Smite World Championship?
I actually made it last year after the World Championship, and my husband and I dressed up. He did a Hoi mariachi costume, and we wore it to Phoenix Comic-Con.
Very, very, very cool. Well, enjoy the rest of the day. David, what's your thoughts?
I think the hardest part about cosplay is finding a fabric that really matches who you're going with, and this scarf is on point. Like, how she found something that matches so well and is so accurate is beyond me. So.
Well done, well done. Thank you so much for coming down here. I can see something coming there in the distance. This looks... Guys, talk me through what I'm looking at here.
Oh, this is Nerd Rage Kraken. It is an epic costume.
This is fantastic. All right, first off, sir, what's your name?
My name is Santans, Twitter at SantansTWD.
Sir, talk me through this. This looks like it was quite an undertaking to make. What made you decide to cosplay in this way?
Well, I look pretty close to Nerd Rage Kraken already, even without all this stuff on, so I figured, hey, why not just make the arms and go with it, you know?
Make the arms and go with it. On that front, the arms look incredibly intricate. Looks like it's really put some time in. How did you start this? How did this process begin?
Well, it started with taping grocery bags to my arms and then painting it. That's what happened. It's 6.5 rolls of masking tape went into this, man. It took a couple months. It's crazy.
So a couple of months of work, started off with grocery bags. When you're, let's say, month and a half in there and you've basically got something that doesn't look as fantastic as this because it's not done yet, what keeps you going? What are you saying to yourself?
That final look is going to look so good, man. I get to go and show off and take pictures of everybody, and it's a great time.
Now, here you are at the Smite World Championship. You're hanging out. There's cameras everywhere. You're about to take part in the cosplay contest. What's going through your mind?
I'm going to win.
I like that. David, as one of the people that is involved with the cosplay competition, give us your thoughts.
Confidence is definitely key, and I mean, the proof is in the pudding, right? Like, look at these arms. They're fantastic.
Absolutely wonderful. Amanda, I'm going to come back to you and say, what are you thinking when you see this? I mean, this is some real commitment. I mean, the feet are just absolutely incredible.
Well, he actually sent in some pictures of his progress stuff for our Cosplay Q-Up show, and so seeing the whole process to now the final product, it looks awesome. I have to ask though, how are you very mobile? Can you sit and move?
I can sit down pretty well. And one thing I definitely like to say, I'm only 16, so no matter what your age is, just get out and do it, man. Just if you put the work in, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what you look like, you can look like anything you want to.
That is an absolutely cool one. 16 years old. Again, I salute you, sir. What a fantastic job you've done. I mean, utterly, I'm speechless. This is really, really cool stuff. And oh, wait, do I go into this? There you go. The last thing I want to do is break anything. little fear in me right there. But last thing I'm going to ask you, and I promise I won't keep bothering you. When you're sitting, and I just imagine it looks fantastic now, but there must have been a point when you're sitting in your house, your room, your garage, whatever it is, and you've just got a mound of bits and pieces and things, and it doesn't look like anything yet. And of course, in your mind is there must be times when you think to yourself, did you ever have moments of doubt?
Oh yeah, sometimes you have to step away from it and think about it and be like, all right, I need to do this next and just keep moving forward.
And obviously you were sending in pictures, as you said. So how has that been for a resource for you? Because that must be something that helps you a little bit. If you're sending in pictures and somebody like Amanda or David is saying, hey, good job, and that looks cool, can't wait to see. Does that egg you on a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's great to get feedback, and if anybody thinks something looks off, I can fix it right then and there.
Well, again, well done. David, thoughts?
I'm excited to see you compete.
Excited to see you compete, Amanda?
Oh, you look great.
Look great. Thank you so much. Oh, turn around. We've got a camera that wants a picture right there. But we will ask, yeah. Coming down. Oh, let's keep this rolling. All right, Amanda, talk me through this.
We have Misdiagnosis Neith, who is one of the earliest skins in the game. Very popular. She looks amazing.
Absolutely. Hello, my dear. What's your name?
My name is Ashley, or Mystera.
Hello, Ashley. Ashley, tell us a little about your costume. What made you decide to cosplay?
Well, Misdiagnosis is one of my favorite skins, and she's actually my only diamond hunter, so that's why I like her a lot.
Diamond Hunter's a good reason. David?
Yeah, definitely a god that you spend a lot of time with will inspire you to make them. Naja was the first god I ever played, so that's where I took my inspiration.
And so when you're looking at the cosplay to actually do which outfit you're going to do of that character, what made you go with this one?
I'm not gonna lie, it was probably the easiest out of all the cosplays. So
That is absolutely no issue. Is there any spouse or any partner involved that made you decide to make this cosplay?
I actually have Torax. He's up there.
There you go. There's definitely a theme here. Thank you so much for coming down. Amanda, obviously all these people that are coming down with their costumes look fantastic. When you see them, I mean, and you see that the game has influenced these people to do that, does that give you kind of an exciting feeling?
Oh, it's awesome. Like I've been a cosplayer before I started working with hi-rez, and just seeing people have the same passion that I've gone through, it's so cool and refreshing, and just makes me want to do a million Smite cosplays myself.
Absolutely. David, I can see who we got coming down the night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear.
But it definitely is a, cosplay is a labor of love. You got to have the support system. I know there's a lot of late nights, so most of these cosplayers work with their significant others, and it's a lot of work.
Come on. And who is this? Sorry.
This is Isis.
Isis. Hello, my dear. What's your name?
I'm Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm nervous.
Absolutely, don't be nervous. Just a couple of cameras, some dear friends, and the internet watching. They're all very happy to see you, I'm sure. Vanessa, tell us first off, what made you decide to come to Smite World Championship and cosplay in such a fantastic costume?
Oh, thank you. I used to play Smite a lot last year, and I wasn't very good, but I still really liked the character designs. My main is Raw, and I'm pretty good with him. I don't know, I just thought it would be a really good challenge to create this costume to life,
Awesome. I have to ask, I mean, this is all such intricacy, the feathers, the stuff, everything. What sort of timing are we looking? How long did it take you to create this? Everything on it is just fantastic. What have you put into this?
I didn't find out about this competition until November of last year, and I had a month. And I thought I had a lot of time, but most of it was done in a span of a week and a half.
Wow. Now, David, you know what it takes to make a cosplay costume, but a week and a half sounds absolutely crazy. I can't even pick out what I wore today in a week and a half.
It's definitely not cosplay if there's not a rush right before. Cosplay is fueled on late nights and stress, and I mean, it looks great. Like, the feathers you said are beautiful. I don't think you can see that her ring lights up at home, but there's LEDs.
Yeah, it is really important to see right under here. There's always little LED. It's just fantastic. And you've done such a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Oh, it looks great. It looks great. Yeah, like David said, cosplay. It's not true if you're not hot glued in the hotel room the night before.
Yeah. All right, that's the one. Hot glue in a hotel room. I'm going to keep that one. I might use that again. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, my dear, for joining us. Thank you so much. All right, now, this looks incredibly intricate. Yeah, not messing around. All right, let's kick this off, Amanda.
We have the Space Anhur skin, which was one of our skins that came out over the summer. One of the most epic skins. Wow. This is Bradiator, actually, who's cosplaying this. He's done a lot of Smite cosplays. I'm not sure how well he can talk through that, but he was Loki last year at the SWC. Great cosplayer.
I'm going to try to give it a whirl and see how far I can get without in any way damaging or affecting this cosplay. I'm coming in, sir. See if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Can you say anything, sir?
I can hear you.
Okay, magic. What's your name, mate?
Brad?
Hi, Brad. How are you doing?
Good.
You are good indeed, and your cosplay looks utterly incredible. I have to ask, how much time went into creating this?
About 3 months, a few hundred hours.
3 months and a few hundred hours later. Okay, but Brad, please for 1 second. David, I don't want to say that this guy is incredible, but that is utterly incredible.
Yeah, this is fantastic. And my favorite part about Bradiator's costumes are always the finite details that he gets in there. All of this has this nice carbon fiber patterning that really, really sells it, I think.
Now, I have to ask you, Brad, if you can hear me, how comfortable is it wearing this outfit?
Everything but the shoes is comfortable.
Everything but the shoes is comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, from here down, not so great. I feel like we can fix that. We can get him in some other shoes. From here up, everything's magic. Okay, so can I borrow it?
We'll have to discuss that later.
We'll have to discuss that later. All right, well, it was worth it. Look, it was worth a chance. I'm a fan too. If I don't throw it out, I thought the camera might help me. Let me sneak back in between you guys here. Amanda, that's crazy.
Oh, it's awesome. Again, I love like big scale costumes. Just even the hands alone of it are just so cool. It really captures the spirit of the character and the skin. He did a great job.
Absolutely. Now, you're looking at something like this, and you're familiar with Brad, who's actually been doing the work. Did you know that this was coming? Did you think this is where it would go? I mean...
Yeah, I've seen a few progress pictures of his cosplays. He also does a cosplay stream on Twitch where he walks through a lot of his process, and he's just a great cosplayer in our community who's very vocal and active, so we love him.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, last thoughts here, David. I mean, something like this has got to be, you know, just incredible to see come to life. I mean, what do you think when you see him standing there?
Right, like Amanda said, we've seen a lot of progress shots, but it's impossible to judge the scale based off that, right? Like, I am dwarfed standing next to him.
I'm dwarfed next to him.
It's insanity. So bravo, like, I'm utterly speechless.
And the last thing that I'm going to pin you guys on, it looks so intricate, like the detailing, like everything's been thought about, really interesting. How on point is this, you guys, as knowing this character, knowing this skin?
It is pretty close. I mean, Bradiator, as a cosplayer, I know really prides himself on accuracy, and I mean, I'm sure you could pull up the model of the character right now and you would find almost no differences.
Super. I'm going to ask Brad one more question, then we'll let him get away. Brad, is it hot in there?
Pretty hot, yeah.
It's getting hot in here. Sorry, I had to do it. I apologize. Don't hate me for it. I had to do it. Brad, you look fantastic. I'll let you go on. We're going to see lots more of you later, I'm absolutely sure. Take a bow. Everybody loves you here. You've already won this red carpet, I'm pretty sure. Wow. Speechless, ladies and gentlemen. Looking down the line. Let's talk about who's coming up next as Brad literally lumbers past us. I've got you there, Amanda, don't worry. Sir, Amanda. Sir, what's your name?
I go by Mac and Jeeves.
Mac and Jeeves. Very good name. Mac and Jeeves, who have you come as today?
I am Sugar and Spice Hell.
Sugar and Spice Hell. Very well done, sir. Wow, well played, sir. What made you decide to cosplay, come down to Smite World Championship today as in cosplay?
So this is my first time cosplaying ever, but Hell was my first diamond character, and I had this really cool idea about the color-changing orb, and how to dynamically do that. So that basically built the whole costume off of this.
So basically, we can see that the trends are marital or spouse influence or diamond characters. Do you side with that, David?
Yeah, I mean, you spend countless hours playing a character. It's hard to not want to then...
I thought you were going to say countless hours married to somebody, and I was going to say, yeah, that's kind of part of the parcel. But no, playing the characters better, that makes more sense. Well done.
And so you can't help but want to emulate that character in real life. And so, I mean, how did you do that orb? I'm so mesmerized by it.
It's magnetic switches, reed switches. I have a magnet here and then a magnet switch here that powers the LEDs. So once I touch the magnet in the right place, it lights up the LEDs.
Magnets, LEDs, mind blown. Well played, sir. GG on that one. You've taken that to the next level. I'm down the line. Amanda, thoughts on magnets?
Oh, that was just mind blown. But it's so cool that you not only did a gender bent version of a character, which like you get to have a little creativity with that, but then you did both sides. Like it's awesome. You look great.
Really, really fantastic. Thank you so much for coming down, sir. I can see in the distance there a man who needs little introduction, but ladies and gentlemen, I will do it. It's the king himself. Whoa, and a very mobile king. Sir, what's your name?
Jeff Kelly.
Jeff Kelly, and you are?
I am the Bacchus Elvis Godskin.
And you look absolutely fantastic, sir. Now, does anything to do with the fact that I believe it was Elvis's birthday yesterday?
Maybe. January 8th was Elvis's birthday. Last year, my picture showed up on one of the Smite pages, and somebody wrote underneath it, Bacchus. I had a big beard. My son said, let's do Bacchus. I said, let's do Bacchus Elvis skin.
Sir, we salute you. Oh, sorry.
If we're going to go big.
And you have done just that. You look absolutely fantastic. Amanda, talk us through this one.
Oh, it's great. You've even got the Bacchus jug there, little nod to Elvis. It's great. All in the details.
The devil is in the details, and you look absolutely fantastic, sir. David, standing next to the Bacchus Elvis, what are you thinking?
I think it's great. I am trying to hold in the laughter because that skin makes me laugh in game, so seeing it in real life is just like, it's a good giggle.
It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, sir. You've been wonderful. Oh, and a handshake. You have the mobility in the hands, always important. Somebody who's going to have less mobility is our next. Wow, start here. Tell me what's going on here, Amanda.
So we have Archon Thanatos, who is probably the coolest skin in the game. I'm just a little biased, but it looks incredible. It got the huge wings, and now this is an evolving skin. So what stage you're at? The second stage? Yeah, that looks great.
Sir, what is your name?
Zane.
Zane, where have you traveled from today?
I actually live here.
A local boy, we love it. Zane, I dare not ask, but I'm going to do it anyway. What kind of time have you put into creating what is just insanity in terms of what you've created here?
Thanks for the compliment. I actually spent all of my Christmas break, which was 2 weeks. I worked from like 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. most of the time, and then all this week, after work, I would get home, start from 7, and then go until 4 a.m. So it was a lot of work.
Wow. Now, I have to ask, it looks like you're a professional dab hand. Tell us a little bit about it.
Actually, this is the first time I've worked with Warbler and some of the foam that I had. I usually work with like EVA foam, but this is my third cosplay actually. So the wings probably were the funnest part. It's actual real feathers from turkey feathers. So.
Turkey feathers, could that have anything to do with Thanksgiving?
A lot of turkeys died during that time, I guess.
David, you're standing next to it. I mean, this is truly, truly a work of art. I mean, the intricacy here is unbelievable. What are you thinking when you see this?
I mean, if this is your first time using Warbler, God bless. Like, it's hard to get Warbler super smooth like that, but you nailed it. It's amazing, yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. Guys, look, we could sit here all day and chat and talk to these wonderful people. And I mean, David, first, thank you so much for joining me. Amanda, and so, again, I salute you. You're absolutely fantastic. We, of course, have to wrap things up here, which can mean only one thing, that the absolute show is about to kick off. Day 3 is here. We have the fantastic element of semifinals. So let's get underway.